Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Panama Cross Talk. I am your host, Eric Kizzie, and we are in for some more cross talking, everything Panama. So sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and we're going to dive right on in. And today, my guest is the one and only my brother, Matt Kizzie. What's happening with you, bro?
Nothing much, bro. Nothing much. Just enjoying living down here in Panama.
All right, welcome to Panama Cross Talk, man.
Thanks
Uh,
for having
Man, what's it been now since you've moved down there? How many months you got?
me. Aproximadamente seven.
Mm,
Siete meses.
7 months, man.
Yeah.
So what's the update? Tell us what's been happening with you. You just been sitting in there eating popcorn and watching the old episodes of Dallas or what?
No, I've been getting set up and with the medical doctors. Gone to the dentist. Taken my dog Winston. Taken him to the vet a couple of times, and uh, yep, still waiting for my permanent visa. That should happen in next 3 weeks because my expiration date is August 21st, I think. So yeah,
All right.
and I'm going to get my permanent driver's license here pretty soon. I have my information on the email. They sent it to me, so I got to go through search or send and get that done. So
All
this is
right.
pretty much
Cool.
doing that.
Cool. You already have your temporary driver's license, correct?
Yeah, have my temp driver's license and my temp visa. Yep.
Well, so you've been busy, done not just waiting for your permanent, but you've already took care of your doctors, your dental.
Yeah.
How'd you go about finding them?
Um, I looked online to try to find dentists and doctors who understood a little English, so I would understand what they were saying about my health care. And I found a medical doctor through Punta Pacifica. So I got referred to him, saw him, did some blood work. He prescribed some medication I needed to take, so that was good. And then he referred me to a specialist, and so I saw a specialist, and the same with the dentist. Saw the dentist, went and seen her. She was able to speak English, but my checkup was really good, so all they had to do was clean and then tell me they would see me in 6 months. So
Great, man. That's
yeah,
how you do it. That's how you get acclimated. Now you're doing something that not a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are looking for homes and they think there's no houses there in Panama, but in the city. But you're literally almost I would say about 15 minutes from like the downtown area. You're in a full Panamanian neighborhood, right?
yeah, Via Lucre. It's in San Miguelito. It's nice neighborhood.
No,
They've
you
been
got what do you guys got? Like 10 expats in that neighborhood or something like that?
oh, I'm not even sure because no,
I haven't
everybody
seen any.
knows. I know they're Panamanian.
I
I
didn't see them
haven't seen no
facetious.
expats.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I go get my mail. There's no, I don't see expats. All Panamanians.
yeah, you got the store right down from you, and I've been in that store several times, and I haven't seen any expats really. Not that I'm looking for, but they stand out when you say, but none.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
you
no,
full you full in Panamanian right there, right?
yeah, Panamanian. The guard at the gate is Panamanian. Well, he's not Panamanian. I told you he's from Nicaragua. Yeah, but yeah, I saw him this morning. He said, "Hey, Eric, where's Eric? Where's?" I said, "Oh, no sé." I said, "Creo que aproximadamente agosto, maybe septiembre." So he said, "Good
Yeah,
health to you."
see, I'll be back soon. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love the area because I mean it's you're totally immersed and
yeah, yeah.
what's the big difference from that and seeing a bunch of expats? I mean, can expats be able to live in a full Panamanian neighborhood and be able to navigate their way, or is it going to be like so difficult in their mind that they can't do that?
No, it can be done, I believe. I'm a strong believer that can be done. You'll find a few people that will definitely help you and they're patient with you now as you're learning their language. You're trying to learn and acclimate yourself to Spanish and Spanish terms. But yeah, it can totally be done. Yeah, this is a great area. I would if when my lease is up in January, I would prefer to stay in this area if possible. But if not, I'll look for other areas. But yeah, they don't have areas where, not that I know of here, Belices del Golf or Costa del Este that are full of expats. They're Panamanians. You can do it. You can totally make it here.
Yeah, there's several gated communities. There's one right behind the shopping center, right directly behind it if you take the back way, and
Yeah,
then where you walk, there's a huge gated community. I don't know what
yeah.
that one's called, but I
That's
mean,
San Rafael. Uh-huh.
okay, so guys, there are plenty of spots and access to the metro. I mean, I take the train, get
Yeah,
right
take
off there, and can walk. I've walked back during the middle of the night, no issues. Uh, so I mean, full neighborhood. What do you have? A 3-2, right?
I thought, yeah, 3-2. Yep.
Yeah. So
Three
it's got a
beds, 2 baths. Yep.
three bedroom, 2 bath house. Living out, got his backyard, got the grill. You doing your thing. Got your music going, doing your studies. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
people looking for homes. I mean, I keep hearing people, oh, there's no home. You have to go here. Got to go outside of Panama City. But I mean,
No, I'm in Panama City.
there's
Yeah,
some-
it's great.
there's that area is nice, and also San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio.
San Antonio, yeah. I went over in that area, and and it's just like kind of right up from there. But
Oh, okay.
they got nice neighborhoods over there that people can. I mean, it's a 15-20 minute ride back downtown. But I mean, you got the train there. You just hop on it, 35 cent, boom, you down in the mix and stuff like that. So how have you been getting to all your little stores and doing your shopping and
Car. After I did the when you was here, I was doing Uber. I probably did Uber for almost 3 months. Then I purchased a car. Older used car. But yeah, I use the car and I use Waze as my navigation tool. So no hay problema. It's been great. Yeah, I've been getting to I went and saw a medical specialist using that. I see the doctor using that. I saw the dentist using that. I take Winston to his, matter of fact, he's going to another veterinary appointment next Monday. And it's the same, he has an endocrinologist that he sees, but it's not going to be at his normal location because he didn't have a PM appointment. He only had PM appointments available. I needed an AM since I'm doing the Spanish boot camp in the evening. So I have another location I got to go see this doctor at. So I'm going to use. I already mapped it out on Waze.
on Waze? You don't use the Google Maps, huh?
Yeah, but Google Maps, for whatever reason, my phone is on Bluetooth when it gets in the car, and for whatever reason, it disables the audio. I can't get it to work through my speakers in my vehicle or through the phone. It won't. It neutralizes it. So I just stopped using it. I use Waze. It's better.
Right. So,
But you gotta give it to Google. The translator is very good, particularly when you need to use it in conversation mode when you're speaking English and the natives are speaking Spanish. That translator for Google works very well.
yeah, people can just definitely turn using the translator and not feel like they're have to
Yeah,
be homebound and can't go do something themselves without getting some help from someone. So, I mean,
justamente.
I've used it in banks. I've actually used my time kettle actual
Oh,
translator and given the bank teller the earpiece, and we can converse and do our business, and it's very effective. A little costly if you want to spend the money. It's like $400, but
mhm.
when you want to take care of business and not be stumbling, fumbling, and all that stuff, just I've used that in the past, but
Yeah,
uh,
that's good. Yeah,
but
you're right. Because there's some ways you can't get around when you're trying to do different business here, whether it's medical, banking, financial, or yourself. You're going to have somebody that speaks exclusively Spanish, and you're going to have to navigate that.
yeah, unless you can really start knowing like the medical terms and all that. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I'm not close to that yet, but I mean, getting around
Nehemiah,
that.
no way. You can't know it all when you first step here.
So you're doing the boot camp. You want to tell the
Yeah.
people what that's all about?
So I'm doing a boot camp through a program. I think same program that you're using through. I don't know if we can drop names here, but
Yeah,
yeah, but
hey, say
uh,
that name, man. Let them
yeah,
know.
baseline, using baseline. I know you use the real world where you have unlimited. You can use unlimited tutors throughout the day as much as you want. But they have a boot camp. It was formerly called Grammarless, and they call it that because there's not a lot of grammar teaching there, but you just learn as they're teaching you. But it's intensive. So it's you can pick 4 hours a day for 5 days a week for a month, or 2 hours a day for 2 months. It gives you essentially 80 hours of intense Spanish. So I picked the 4 hours since now I'm retired and I had the time. So I do that from 2 p.m. my time to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. So I'm in the week and a half right now. So it's good. And we're working on the whole past, imperfect past, simple past. So it's very useful, but you get a lot of information. So you go to bed trying to encode all that and remember, and it's good though.
Yeah, it's definitely you get that one-on-one. Uh, for those of you who don't want to uh, do the school and do all the grammar stuff, I definitely would recommend. I've been on Baselang. I'll put the description link in the bottom in the description. Uh, you get your one-on-one tutor, guys. One-on-one in the privacy of your own home. Sit back, do 30 minutes, maybe do an hour. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's however you feel, how much you want to do,
Yeah,
but you've got unlimited tutor for all month long.
yeah.
And or you can do something similar to what my brother's doing and doing the boot camp. He's cramming it up in there for like, what's that? You said 2 to what? What's the
2 p.m. to 6 p.m., 4 hours.
2 p.m. to 6, and uh, that will definitely help you be able to conversate and be able to tap into not just knowing words, but being able to then respond and and move forward. Also, apps. I know a lot of people like the dueling. I'm not really, I'm.
Me
It
either.
looks like games are like, ooh, what's this? So boyo, this I can't do all that. I use the app Jump Speak, and it uses AI, and you almost have you have an AI tutor right in your hand. It can help you pronunciate the word correctly.
Yeah,
So I mean that app is also a good one, and I'll link that in the description below also, guys. But these are ways you can learn and be efficient and 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 move forward with it. I mean, especially for
yeah,
you retirees. I mean, what are you doing? What
yeah.
your schedule all burned up. What you doing all day? I mean, so
Got number time on your hands, so
you got nothing but time. So
yeah,
definitely, when you use that, it definitely empowers you to travel about the country
yeah,
and do things and be able to conversate and opens up a lot of doors. So
yeah,
definitely check those tools out. They are
yeah.
tools, and it's we've used them, and one that we didn't mention that go
Yeah.
ahead and since we're mentioning them is how about comprehensible input?
Yes, dreaming Spanish.
Yes.
Can't beat that deal. It's super inexpensive, but the concept is like exactly what you need. Just each day getting some type of comprehensible input from your target language. In this case, is Spanish for us. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. As you
Yeah.
said about the AI one, when I was here at the beginning, when I was going through the process of getting my temporary visa, and I had to make those trips down to immigration, you're sitting there pretty much in this dead time. I was on my phone using my AI app. I don't have Jump Speak like you. I have Make You Fluent, but I was using that when I was waiting
Fluent.
because you're down there
Yeah.
for hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the good ones. But yeah, you turned me on to dreaming Spanish, and I was like, okay. So I went through the front page, and folks, if you're gonna check that out, definitely when you go to their homepage website, go through the whole website page, click the links so you can understand the method behind it. And I
Yeah.
mean, it's basically how children learn. I mean, when
Yeah.
they're walking, you keep repeating yourself, and they learn by just input. And
Yeah.
then when they're able to start speaking, they speak. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's the natural common way. And my brother was doing that, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, okay, let me get on this here. So I started it back in February, and man, it's it
Yeah.
definitely does help. So when you're
Yeah.
just taking up and doing nothing but input, this is straight input, just listening to input. You will be amazed on how much then starts opening up and that you actually start really understanding.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what's how many hours you got on that now?
I'm at, I believe, 1,000, like 1,100 hours.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, man, hey, you
Yeah.
getting up there, boy.
Yeah. 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 I'm trying to get that 1,500, 1,800 area where I think the speaking really
Right.
starts to flow.
Yeah, it's just that it's amazing when you watch some of the people that are on that journey, and when
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
try, attempted to start speaking, maybe at 1,000 or 600. Most
Yeah.
of them, you
Yeah.
see some people try at 600, they say it just wasn't there. I was just still
Okay.
searching, and,
Yeah.
and they got to 1,000 hours, and then they
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm starting to speak," and then, but man, when they get to like 1,500, they don't believe it themselves, right? They
Yeah.
and they just like I watched that. What was her name? I don't know if it was Andrea or something. I watched that one girl on there,
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think
and
it's Andrea.
she said it just clicked. It was
Yeah.
like a
Click.
light
Yeah.
switch, and then
Switch.
she
Yep.
just started speaking. So you guys could check this out on
Yeah.
YouTube and follow some of the ones that have used this comprehensible input method, and
Yeah.
just see how like now she's doing her whole vlogging, uh,
In Espanol. Yeah.
all in Espanol. So I'm like, it it definitely it works. You question yourself along the way, but when you
Yeah.
see other people, you're like, man, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, am I getting anything? Is this working? Is this on? Hello, entiendo. So it's it's amazing, man, how it just kind of as you getting those hours up.
Yeah. It's like you
I mean,
said, it's what most people used as children, the way we were taught. And you start listening to it, and they have it broken down in the levels like super beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And you'll start listening to it, and like my brother said, at some point you'll start questioning, is this working? Is this on? And then before you know it, you'll parrot something that you've seen multiple times on Dream in Spanish. You'll say it, no hablo bien español, pero estoy tratando de mejorar. But I don't speak Spanish well, but I'm trying to improve. It will flow. You'll just be parroting because you've heard it so many times. That comprehensive input day after day.
yeah, and you'll find yourself in a store listening to conversations and
Yep.
understanding them and chuckle
Yeah.
and laugh and then that's a great way to engage with just regular locals too. They turn around and think that see
Yeah.
hey,
Me llamo Mateo. Yo
yeah
soy norteamericano.
yeah
Acabo de mudar en enero este año.
yeah for
My
that
name is this. Yeah.
yep exactamundo. So yeah, it's we'll put that link there. That's called Dreaming Spanish, and just upgrade to the premium. The premium's like gonna break your wallet. It's literally what, $8 a month.
Yeah, $8 a month.
I mean,
For just as
so
much Spanish as you can input, just take in. Just sit there and,
yeah,
and, and look at videos, different ones, and have instructors from Argentina, Nicaragua, Venezuela, Colombia. Then they have Mexico. They have
yeah,
plenty in Mexico. Yeah, so you get like you get a good flavor.
yeah. The one I always dialect is so much different is Argentina.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I'm like, what is she?
different.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah.
yeah,
So, guys, what I would suggest is if you're just starting off,
yeah,
do comprehensible input.
yeah.
Focus on that. Do not even attempt to try to speak the language. Just do comprehensible input. Get your hours in,
Yeah,
and it will make it a whole lot easier for you
yeah,
to acclimate and transition right into start speaking. So that's the very simple way before you crawl, especially for those that don't like, you know, university level class of doing grammar. You're sitting there, you're just trying to memorize that.
Conjugating and
Yeah, I mean,
present power,
it takes you down the rabbit hole.
Magneto, and yeah.
You come up out of there more mixed up than you went in.
Coming out scrambled eggs.
Yeah. But just taking in that comprehensible input will definitely help. I guarantee you, within 6 months of doing
Oh yeah,
that to a year, and
yeah.
then you
You won't
start
feel so
then
boring.
using the apps like Jump Speak or Make You Fluent, and or getting on Baseline. I mean, because you're going to pay what 150. What's it running now, Matt?
The going price rate for your real world, I think, is like $179 a month. But it's unlimited tutors. You get to pick how many hours you do and whatever tutor you want to see. And they have
Exactly.
hundreds of them.
Yeah, so you go through. They have a list of different instructors.
Yeah.
I personally prefer older instructors because some of the younger people,
I mean,
their vocabulary is not extensive. If you're educated, and older people can break down. This is why you
yeah,
would use it, and even the nuances when you use similar words, and you just may drop the "in" and just use the "o." I mean, all that stuff that really
yeah,
comes relevant. So then do baseline, then do that, because until you're ready to start speaking, that's where you can have that 24/7 instructor. I mean, if you want, you can get started in the morning, do a couple hours in the morning, and do
yeah,
an hour in the evening. I mean, you can definitely put in your hours and,
yeah,
and get to where you want to be at, and not just be having the time passing, and you be some of the ones like I've seen that lived in Panama full time 4, 5 years, uh, 12 years, and and
any Espanol. No
yeah,
habla
yeah,
Espanol.
yeah. So
Nada.
yeah, and some just say, hey, they don't hey, I don't need it. I'm getting around, and that's fine too. I mean, you good with doing that, but no, I want to know what some what people are talking about and this and
Yeah,
that, and do that. So to each his own. But
yeah,
it definitely would help you.
yeah,
So definitely check those resources out. And like I say again, I just a recommendation, but input first, and it will make things a whole lot simpler. You'll understand, and then when you go to start using even the apps,
yeah,
and
yeah.
because
I'm
you'll
gonna,
find that you'll start picking up the dialect and the accent very easily by doing more input. So
yeah, oh yeah.
uh,
Hmm.
was it Stephen Harkins?
Oh,
What's
Stephen Crashen.
Stephen Krashen? When you on the front page of Dreaming Spanish, you go through you hear about how he developed it, and why it works, and once that logic kind of goes in your head, you you, you you stay on course, because there's points where you get there and you're like, man, I'm just wasting hours here. I'm sitting here listening, and then also a caveat to that, guys, is there's other YouTube channels that do podcasts in Spanish. Definitely use those, because I've been substituting some of my input from just Spanish podcasts. You can do language. What's the shows that you can watch shows in Spanish, like some of the Spanish soap operas stuff. They all that kind of stuff like that.
Telenovela.
Telenovelas, man. Yeah, you get. I mean, because the main thing that you want to do is you want to watch something that's interests you, right? You want to
Yeah,
watch something that interests you, because if you don't have interest in it, you're gonna fade off and glaze over, and it's
it's
like,
just gonna glaze over.
yeah, and you'd be like, but if you're interested in it, then you're gonna stay alert and hear the words and stuff. And what's your take on reading the subtitles with it? Because Pablo sometimes says no, no subtitles,
Yeah,
just listen.
just listen. Yeah, I think my take after, like you said, not knowing and hearing what the different pundits have said is to start with Espanol, your target language. I know people think that you can put it in your native language and then listen through the audio with your target language, but you end up being too occupied trying to read what your language and you're not paying it, and so you don't get the nuances of the language, the little gestures. So put it in the target language and then just sit there and watch it, and then before you know it, like you said, that with the other input, and if it's a show that, like you said, that you're interested in, you'll start picking it up. Like, oh, that word must mean this when they do. Oh, he did this really demonstrative. Oh, that's what it meant. It's like, "Que guay!" Like, that's cool. You'll start getting it. That's my take.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactamente.
Exactamente.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. So also add that to some of the stuff that you have to do when you come in to get all your documents in order, get your health care in order, get your language in order. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not there visiting, you're not there as a tourist. We want you out of that tourist mentality. When you're learning at home, you start feeling more like a local, and you're able to traverse quite well through that, especially with the technology they have today. It's just makes things real simple, man. So what do you have on your big plans after you get your cedula?
Oh, I see. My says yes. Be able to, I don't know, I want to do some more stuff with some investing, like what you're doing. So getting my permanent residency in that schedule is going to help me because I'm kind of like in between. I'm in no man's land. I'm an American citizen, but I'm trying to get a Panamanian residency. So when I get my permanent visa, my cedula, I want to kind of get some more investing stuff here. Because I'm retired, so I want to try to get some investment vehicle so I can kind of start to make a little bit of cash while I'm here.
Yeah,
Make use of that time wisely.
That's right. We got the time. We might as well be using it.
Time on my hands.
To having your money just sitting around, let's put that stuff to work and get involved in this new financial system that's taking place here. So most definitely, man. So, well, shoot, bro, I'm glad, man, you down there doing your thing, getting acclimated, and you making your strides and stuff, man. You got people looking for new places. So you mainly went stay in Villa Lucre, San Miguelito.
Yep. Same. Yeah. I'm gonna look to stay. I'm gonna look to stay here, but I'm gonna look for a little, possibly a little smaller house because this is a 3-2. But I'm gonna look for a two bedroom, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath if I can. But I also look for 3 because there's some good deals with 3-bedroom houses here. They're a little less expensive than what I'm renting here now because I'm at 1,500 here, and this is good. This is a good place, secure community, gated, nice. There's nothing like you said it yourself because you was here. You can walk here from the store like to the Do It Center or a Raise at nighttime, and it's like nothing. There's no problem. It's not that gangbangers or crime or people outside doing nefarious things.
Right, definitely contest to that. I walked home from the I think I took the last train, and it was maybe about 11.
Yeah, I think you said 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 12 or something like that. Yeah, and so no issues. So it is the country's safe. I mean, I've been walking the streets of Panama way back when I would just walk around just to walk. I mean, I put in some miles and just got to know the area and just walked everywhere. And I didn't know where I was going, but I was just walking, just looking. And you'd be amazed. You just start walking and looking. You'd be like, man, I'm 10 miles away from somewhere. Where it's like, let me get a cab and it take me back there. So I mean, it's a very walkable city. You now have trains and buses, so no reason to not get around and see things and stuff like that. So you got your car and stuff now, so you can just jump in and just do your stuff. And if you guys, for those that do have vehicles, if you want to learn the city, I even suggest this to my brother: drive on a Sunday. Just drive around because there's less traffic. And there's hardly no traffic really on a Sunday. I mean, people hit the beaches area, the families go out, they do, and you can just literally drive around and know the whole. You'll know all the roads if you drive on a Sunday. Just go out driving for 2 or 3 hours, and you'll find your way quite easily. So shoot. Any last message you want to send to those that are thinking about coming down to Panama?
Nah, just do it. It is totally worth it. It is a great country.
You sure don't want to come back up to the States, man? They got, they probably use some more lawyers up there because you got a lot of.
No quiero, no quiero. Ni hablar. No way.
No, well,
Well, estoy feliz aquí.
yeah,
Estoy
right,
feliz
right.
emocionado
So
aquí.
guys, yeah, definitely leave all the stress behind when you leave the states and just blend in. Strip all that heavy armor off and keep a little bit on you so you keep your senses and just do your thing down in Panama.
Se come out here. Está tranquilo. Tranquilo.
Exactamundo.
Muy cómodo.
Yeah. So thanks, man, for joining me today.
Thanks for having
Another
me, bro.
another episode of Crosstalk, guys. So thanks for joining us, and we'll be back here with another Crosstalk real soon, and see if I can get my man Jeff Carter back on here. So we'll see you guys again on Panama Crosstalk. See you then.
Hasta luego.